Hello, Dr. Dick Doofus here, and welcome to Quokka University, aka Quokka U. Today we're going to be discussing Web3 and what that term actually means. Put simply, Web3 is the future of the internet, where people can have complete control over their data and be able to interact with one another without the need for a central authority. It's a pretty big deal. But in order to fully grasp the gravity of the situation, it makes sense to start at the beginning and talk about Web 1 to Web 2 and now to the advent of Web 3 and what it means to the average person who's trying to learn more about the space and how to invest in its development. Web 1 was the beginning of the internet, and it really started to gain traction in the 1990s. It was basically comprised of static information that was read-only. About the only way to interact with a business's website was to read the contact us information and either call them or email them. The content was basically one-directional for all intents and purposes. Web 2 came about in the early 2000s and is comprised of one's ability to not only read content, but also to write content. It created social interactions amongst users, linking them to one another. Think of social media companies like Meta and Twitter, where you can share and consume data that's managed by tech companies. Web 2 also brought about marketplaces like eBay and Craigslist. The dynamics of this bi-directional ecosystem got even better with the advent of mobile smartphones, which untethered a user from having to connect via their personal computer. Web3 is all about decentralization and the ability for someone to own digital assets that are 100% verifiable through a technology called blockchain. Blockchain is basically a public ledger that facilitates the process of digitally recording transactions and tracking assets. It is a distributed database that is shared across multiple nodes of a computer network. Virtually anything of value can be tracked and traded on a blockchain network. This reduces risk and cuts costs for everyone involved, eliminating the need for a third-party intermediary. Cryptocurrencies and NFTs are examples of how people can own these digital assets. Web3 offers a read, write, and own version of the web, where users have a financial stake in and control over the communities in which they belong. Web3 is being touted as a technology that will transform the experience of being online as dramatically as PCs and smartphones have done in the past. However, this transformation is just beginning and will take some time to become fully ingrained in our society. With that said, there's no better time to start learning about Web3 technology and how it will impact you in the future, and also how to take advantage of the opportunities that are currently being presented. What we've discussed in this video is just the tip of the iceberg. So if you'd like to learn more about Web3 and NFTs, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and be on the lookout for future videos. Have a great day, and long live Tribe Quokka.